is a tag team match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Introducing first the challengers from Game Central Station at a combined weight of 325 pounds, the team of Dante Marchese, Jay Knight, and they are the Remote Control!
Well, the Remote Controls, Kirby Carry On, have an opportunity to punch a ticket into the main event scene. And they're just 3 seconds away from doing it as they have a Reality Wrestling Tag Team Championship opportunity against the new Tag Team Champion.
And their opponents from Ottumwa, Iowa, at a combined weight of 425 pounds, they are the current Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the team of JP Harlow, Joey Hyder, and they are the Highwaymen!
JP and Joey, the Highwaymen, Kirby, the new Tag Team Champions.
In a shocker of events, they managed to dethrone Flight Death just a few weeks ago. But you talked about the Remote Controls having an opportunity to break through to that main event tag team scene here at Reality of Wrestling, Brad. You know the last time that these two met, the Remote Controls won.
Oh, that is very correct. That's why they call you the historian. You know, you're not just here for your boyish charm and good looks. You know, you're here because you know a thing or two, Kirby Carry On. As our senior official there showing the gold to both of our tag team champions. You know, speaking of the tag team titles, we had some big news quite recently on Reality Wrestling at Summer of Champions 10. We're going to be crowning the first ever Reality Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions.
It's going to be very exciting to see which teams manage to work their way into that matchup as this bell has rung, and we're going to see the Highwaymen's first championship defense. Will they be able to overcome the Remote Controls, or will their reign end just as fast as it started, Brad?
That is a question that we're going to see. I mean, they won it kind of out of obscurity. Of course, the Highwaymen have been an incredible tag team. They've been sensational. Working together, JP and Joey have been able to pull off impressive victories and performances inside the squared circle. But can they erase the loss that they had against the Remote Controls this time when the stakes are much, much higher?
It was a series of matches that the Remote Controls ended up winning 2-1. But now here we are seeing the Remote Controls pretty much doing a lot of what they did in December at Christmas Chaos.
But here's the thing with Remote Controls. We haven't seen them in a little while. You know, Remote Controls out there trying to find their way. Cover here one. Dante Marchese only got, that was a 1. I don't care what the referee said. Joey had a big kick out there after round 1 there, or excuse me, a 1 count. But let's talk about where have the Remote Controls been? Have they been working on their craft?
Dante Marchese has been trying to bulk up a little bit, trying to get more power behind his game. Because just look at him compared to the other competitors. He's a much smaller man than you would normally see here. But that is where I feel it takes him to the next level. He's got speed like no other.
No, he definitely has speed. We've seen him put that on display not only as a tag team, but in some of his single encounters, especially in the Last Stand Rumble. We understand how fast this man can actually be, but there's a tag to Joey Hyder. Oh, Dante not seeing it, and I think he just got knocked out. Oh my goodness.
And now this is the brutality that we've always come to expect from the Highwaymen. If you give them an inch, they will take a mile, and now Dante Marchese is in trouble.
Boom! Slammed him right down, Kirby. The Highwaymen. I can get behind these guys. Calling it, saying this is too easy. Blind tag from Joey Hyder. Here comes JP Harlow. JP Harlow, who've had an interesting career here at the Reality Wrestling Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. JP Harlow, before he was in the Highwaymen, actually competed in the very first casket match we've had in Reality Wrestling history, and the only one.
One of the most exciting matches I've seen by far. I know I go back and watch it every once in a while on our YouTube page. as right now it looks like Dante Marchese is trying to make history of his own, becoming the next tag team champion.
Speaking of the Reality Wrestling YouTube page, join the 760,000+ people who've already subscribed to this channel and be on the lookout for new episodes of the Reality Wrestling and all the other great content we have on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/C/Reality of Wrestling.
And look right here, just fingertips away, Dante Marchese possibly about to get a tag. Joey Hyder.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, JP Harlow pulling down Jay Knight.
Where'd he come from?
What the hell is going on?
Now Hyder, I think he was gonna go for a German suplex, but there's that speed and agility we talked about, Brad.
Wait a minute. Oh my good God in heaven. Look at that. Look at the strength of Joey Hyder. Joey Hyder not seeing it. Jay Knight coming up. He's acting like player one right now. No side scroll action here. A little side scroll right there from Jay Knight. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and no.
Look at this, Dante Marchese able to get back into the ring, and now it's going to be an all-out war, basically how it was at Christmas Chaos. And now Harlow gets back into this with that knee, but
Harlow,
it's built to the outside, Brad.
Harlow to the outside right here in front of us, and now Joey, finds his way over the ropes. Wait a minute, they're right out here in front of us.
I'm gonna grab all my stuff. I don't want anything to get hurt.
Here we go. What are these two thinking? Remote controls are ready to use all their remaining lives. And to the outside. These four men are competing for the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
Their special meters are full. Their remote control is about to win gold.
1, 2, and no, not enough. Not enough.
Hyder was able to get the shoulder up there and continue this matchup. As now we saw the tag there to Marchese, and now both guys from the top.
Oh, wait a minute, she missed.
Press the counter button just on time. As now Hyder has got Marchese. Oh, the X-Flex.
It's blood in the water. Blood in the water from the Highwaymen. Getting ready to commit highway robbery. Highway robbery. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and still.
Here are your winners, and still the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Highwaymen.
A completely different side to the Highwaymen, and a completely different kind of brutality that they are bringing here, Brad.
The Highwaymen still your Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Doesn't look like the remote controls listen to the wisdom of the 4-time champs Fly Deaf. And now they find themselves at the back of the line.